Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In his office, Finn prodigies if Poppy was being honest with him. He looks at the blood sample with Luna's name on it and asks, "Are you my son?" At the captivity, Poppy explains that she's Luna Nozawa's mama. She's in capture and must be there. The director says she's not. Poppy demands to know where she's also. Where is Luna? She paces and complains that she's visited with Luna in that veritably room. Where is Luna? Answer me. At Bill's place, Luna cries that if it were ent for him, she'd still be fighting for life in captivity. Luna no way wanted to hurt anyone, but she turned into a monster. What she did to Tom, Hollis, and Steffi, that's my kinsman's woman. Bill realizes she regrets what she did to Steffi. Luna cries that she prayed her to let her go. She didn't suppose about her family and Kitty's. Now she thinks all the time about what their life would have been like if Steffi wasn't set up in time. She could have ruined Finn's life, and he's the only person in her family who ever gave a damn about her. In Forrester's design office, Hope tells Steffi that whether she likes it or not, Carter runs the company now. Nothing and no bone will undermine his authority. Hope goes on about everyone being treated with respect anyhow of their last name. Steffi asks, "Indeed me?" Hope says they've been under her and her family's thumbs for periods, but times have changed. Because of Carter. Steffi reminds Hope that Carter burgled her family of the business they created. Hope aloud. She wanted to help. Steffi's there for her family heritage. Hope thinks it sounds like she's complaining about the leadership. Steffi points out she's part of the leadership, but she wouldn't keep quiet about the achievement. Hope mockingly says, "Oh, you're still angry." Steffi admits it. Hope asks why she came back also. In the main office, Carter tells Daphne she's an artist. She flicks her hair and her scent wafts over him. She murmurs about them speaking a silent assignment. He replies, "We." He tells her there's commodity about her, that's not just her charming spices. Daphne strokes Carter's lapel as he gushes about their cooperation. He wants to launch right down. She calls him a man of taste and action. He's eager to get down to business. At the captivity, Poppy asks if Luna is hurt or in the sanatorium. What the hell is going on? The man says she's still confined but no longer at that installation. Poppy asks him to please tell her where she was moved to. In his office, Finn hardies his impertinence and also holds up the vial of Luna's blood. He tells himself, "I need to know the verity." In the design office, Steffi tells Hope she's no way hidden her opinion about the preemption and she isn't going to. Hope sniffs, "And yet you agreed to work then?" Steffi thinks Hope has an issue with that. She reminds her that she ripped her forefathers' company out of their hands after he entrusted it to her and her father. Hope says, "So there's no reason for me to question your motives also?" She wonders if guarding her heritage is the real reason she's there, or if there's further to it. Steffi tells Hope that Powers made her paranoid. The data are, she and Carter took commodity that didn't belong to them. Hope thinks she's be a fool to trust her. She wants the verity while they're alone. "What's really going on with you?" In the main office, Carter wants to show Daphne what he has in mind for the incense line. She coos that she wants to know what's in that handsome head of his. He goes on about the figures and the business. "No bone can touch you." She purrs, "Tell me more." Daphne cozies up to his casket as he shows her the protrusions. He looks into her eyes as she takes his tablet. Breathing in her scent, Carter has to snap himself out of the spell she's casting to keep talking business. She muses that they're a good pairing and compatible. Carter stammers, "Yeah." She asks if she's abstracting him. He says it's the scent he's losing his train of study. It's veritably important. Daphne asks, "Like you can get lost in the woman wearing it?" At the captivity, Poppy informs the director that she wants a straight answer. "Where is Luna?" He's not at liberty to say, and walks out. At Bill's place, Luna can't begin to comprehend taking 2 lives, but as awful as that is, she didn't know them. Steffi's always been so kind to her and she turned on her. Bill thinks she just shocked. Luna cries that all the times of frustration turned her into a different person. In that moment she couldn't see Steffi as a woman. And Mama. She was standing between her and what she wanted. There were no family ties strong enough to stop me. She always knew Finn watched. Enough much, her only happy recollections from nonage were with him. She's sure he'll no way look at her the same. In his office, Finn sets a timekeeper as he awaits the results of the maternity test, with a freaked out look on his face. He paces and scrubs his chin as he flashes to his argument with Poppy, and to delivering Steffi from Luna's clutches. The timekeeper goes off and he sluggishly makes his way back to the office. Exhaling and looking up at the ceiling, Finn flashes to trying to get Poppy to tell him the verity. With red-rimmed eyes, Finn picks up the test strip and looks down at a positive result. It's positive. He sits heavily in his president and cries. Poppy prevaricated to me. It's me. I'm the father. Luna's my son. Zend Forrester Dominguez will get to know the witching. And inimitable Daphne Rose during the week of February 3rd to 7th. Daphne is supposed to be on a charge to betray Carter Walton, but could Zend suddenly snare her attention? Zend is a handsome and fascinating Forrester, so B&B suckers know he's got a lot going for him. Although Daphne has shown no genuine signs of interest in Carter, effects might be different with Zend. It'd be nice to see a regard of the real Daphne rather of this over-the-top performance she always puts on. Daphne is working for Steffi and has to throw herself at Carter, but her Zend relations might feel more organic. What if sparks fly between Zend and Daphne right off the club? Daphne's magnet to Zend could potentially distract her from her Carter pretensions. Steffi might end up frustrated if she feels like Daphne isn't keeping her eye on the prize. Since Zend has such a good heart, Steffi might also worry about him trying to talk Daphne out of the plan. Although Zend has shown fidelity when it comes to the Forrester family, that doesn't mean he'll be on board with Steffi's plot to blow up Carter and Hope Logan's relationship. That's especially true since Daphne isn't indeed legitimately interested in Carter. Still, he may argue that Steffi and Daphne are going about this the right way, if Zend gets updates on all the details. Zend might start brooding in Daphne's observance to abandon all the fake Carter temptation and concentrate on a real connection with him rather. Of course, Zend is getting another chance to thrive as Hope for the future's lead developer. That could also be a factor in Zend standing against Daphne and Steffi's scheme. Zend may decide he doesn't want to lose the occasion he's been given, and he clearly will if Steffi earnings power again and cuts Hope's line ever. In other words, there could be multiple reasons for Zend to expostulate to Daphne's temptation plot. Between conserving his own career and wanting Daphne for himself, perhaps Zend could have some motives to shut Steffi's grand plan down. Zend might indeed go as far as exposing Steffi and Daphne's alliance to Hope and Carter if all additional fails. Steffi has some surprises ahead of her, so we'll bring you prognostications on any lapses and further news how Zend will fit in.